Hey everyone, and welcome back. I apologize for this late reaction on the fight night, or I should say the bite night between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. First of all, let me go ahead and just let you know that this is strictly my opinion. This is facts formed upon my opinion, or opinions formed upon on facts, okay? However you want to put it. Basically, I'm going to break down how this was indeed a Masonic ritual for the world stage right in front of our eyes. Now, of course, Masonic rituals, they happen every time there is an open stage or a broadcast such as a huge event like this one that just passed, and also case in point that I have talked about, the Super Bowl. You have to have a large event like that to get a lot of attention. It draws a lot of energy, and it kind of puts a point out for their message that they're trying to do. This one happens to involve the Greek mythology, which is something that they do practice heavily. It goes along with their belief in their secret societies with the Luciferians, the Cabal. All that ties together. Now, of course, we were taught in school, or at least I was taught in school, different mythologies when it involved Zeus, the god of destruction, and all the gods and goddesses. What I didn't know at that time, of course, until I didn't get older and start studying, that all this is all tied together, all pretty much astronomical, or it has to do with astrology, cosmology, everything, with it being 12 is the primary number, and 13th being the all over number. Okay, and you can compare that with the 12 zodiac signs, as well as the 12 disciples, with Jesus being the 13th. I don't want to get into that. I just want to get quick and right to the point with this ritual video. I'm going to try to make it quick, because it's something that's, like I said, for the whole world to see and right in front of our eyes. Okay, I went back and I went through some of my Masonic paperwork. I compared the two, and I've done this before on my past videos. Boxing is got to be the most tell-all when it comes to Masonic gestures and Masonic Brotherhood. Number one, because they're up close and personal. A lot of things that you think is just maybe just them boxing, resting on each other, having a nice fight, friendly fight, or whatever. It's not the case. It's always been a ritual. Now let's look at this, and I'm going to break it down to you as much as I can. And there's going to be some naysayers out there that say that I may be overreaching. Well, I'm not overreaching, because the fact is right here in front of your face, and I'm going to present it to you. So just bear with me. And those who are new to my channel, you could go back a few of my channels and look at the titles that it has when it's involving secret societies, especially when it deals with Masonic secret societies. Let's go back. Okay, let's break this down. Okay, this is where the Chronos Father Time reference comes in play. Mike Tyson is Father Time. Jake Paul is the problem child. If you're not too familiar how the mythological story goes on how Chronos is undefeated by his children, he also devours his children. Now, I have to put this reference here. Kronos is also, and Saturn represents Kronos, and Kronos represents Saturn, okay? The problem child also represents Jupiter. That's all important. Like I said, this is all about, when it breaks down to, is all about astrology, cosmology, all that. You would have to do your own research to figure out how they take place. But however, let me do this breakdown. With the Father Time reference, and Mike Tyson being Father Time, they make the announcement 33 minutes into the fight. Father Time, there's a reason why Father Time is undefeated. Jake Paul is the problem child. Now, I want to go ahead and just make this note too. About a year ago, Netflix did a special on Jake Paul titled The Problem Child. Fast forward a year later, you've got Tyson versus Jake Paul, or Jake Paul versus Tyson. So it is a Netflix original. And I've said this before, with it being this being our scripted reality, and everything is scripted, everything for the whole world to stage, Netflix is definitely the complete definition or complete example I can show you, or how this universe is scripted. Pretty much everything that you see on Netflix has already happened before, or something has happened and they put it on Netflix, vice versa. And sometimes it meets right there in the middle. You'll have to do your own research and see exactly what I'm talking about. But I also want to go ahead and bring this up too. This is my own opinion. And like I said, this is my opinion formed on fact. You see the background of this picture that's on the screen now. You'll see the 3 stage lights that are separated. That's a 33. You've got Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, the black and white duality. Also, their boxing trunks are black and white. Now, Jake Paul's silver, but it still represents the same thing. All right. So, again, this is a Masonic ritual. And also, too, on the boxing arena, you notice the C, or the Celsius. That is a reference to the 3rd degree. Okay. See how they put everything in front of your face, and how it's a ritual. It is either an initiation ritual for their covenant, whatever they're doing, or is for the world stage. It is to draw our energy. Maybe both. Okay. Another thing too, and I want to go back to the Tyson biting his glove. A lot of people thought, or a lot of people said, okay, well, this is what Tyson does. He's done it before. He's just not biting the glove, but when he had the fight with Holyfield. No, this is, even then, that was a Masonic ritual. Okay, that was the exact same thing as far as him devouring the problem child. But in this case, Mike Tyson has exceeded that age, and now he's dealing with a younger fighter, and this younger fighter's age is 27. Another significant number in gematria. Okay, like I said, if you're not too familiar with what I'm talking about, please research. Go back a few videos or do your own research on gematria, and you'll know exactly what I am in reference to, because everything goes by numbers. The whole alphabet is numbers, and you go off of the numbers that line up with the letter, and that's how you come to the conclusion of what the actual coding is. Okay, and like 3 is the letter C, and that's why I was saying that the Celsius. C stands for the third degree. Tyson, every fight that I can probably I have confidence in saying that pretty much every fight that Tyson has done for the world stage was rigged and is definitely pre-planned. You don't get as far as you do in any type of entertainment, any type of Hollywood production without being under a contract, and you definitely do not go outside of that contract, meaning you have to do what they say. If you don't do what they say, then of course they have what they have to get rid of you or show you in another light, this is what's going to happen, or it's already happened. Okay? That's pretty much what it is. Now, also, if you look on the screen just about now, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about when I said the reference to the boxing arena and how it is definitely tied to Masonic gestures and how they have it basically in their playbook and how they have it. Now, I don't have the exact playbook as far as what they say and do in this moment of their ritual in their temples, but I can say it is Blue Lodge. The foot position, the hand position is almost exactly the same as you see in the Masonic book. All right, even down to the referee. And it's like, it's kind of strange now that I know this now, especially not even, I mean, I knew that boxing was rigged, but I didn't know it was rigged until I started doing what I do now and just combing over with a fine-tooth comb. Now, some also say that there was something that happened with the Netflix glitch. I haven't really looked into that, but I can guarantee you it has something to do with what the world stage was witnessing, and that's a ritual. Also, take note that November 15th, 2024 was a full moon. And as I keep on saying, it all has to do with astrology. Okay, so the timing had to be right, the date had to be right, the two people fighting had to be right. So it's all a part of it. This man walked in the ring, Mike Tyson, already knowing that what the outcome was going to be. Jake Paul already knew what that was going to be. It was all just a shit show. A shit show for the world stage. Nothing more, nothing less, and all a ritual. And I don't know, I still haven't figured out what it is that they gain from this. I can only say that what it is it just gets our attention. It gets us distracted from whatever really is going on. It also is a form of draining energy because they have to have our energy to keep on doing what they're doing. Basically, they have the power. So that means next time there's a world event, they will already have had that power. They will already have the power to do whatever it is that they do when they do to us. Remember the last video I had talked about was the Illuminati and how these secret societies fall in that, and how the Illuminati is just an umbrella. Well, of course, it all ties in. And I'm not being disrespectful to any type of group or any type of society, because I know that there is plenty of people out there who are Masons, my family included, but I separate myself from that because I know what it's about. So I never try to hide anything about my knowledge as far as the Masonic world. I never try to hide anything about what the secrets and the lies are. If I know about it, I'm going to share it. I have no obligation to anybody because I am not under contract, and I'm certainly not affiliated as far as I'm initiated. That's never happened to me. And despite, like I said, I do have numerous amount of family members that do or actually participate in the Mason. And I'm going to tell you something. They're not even aware or have a clue or how deep it goes. Not even a clue. Because once it goes above the 33 degree, you're out of the Blue Lodge. That's something on a whole different level. So with that being said, I'm going to end this video. I hope this little explanation will let you know the next time you're viewing a fight, next time you're viewing a world event, hence the Super Bowl coming up, know that it is nothing but a ritual. And this is not just a sports event, but Hollywood events as well, because it all falls under it. Go back to my videos, look at the list or look at the videos that's titled with the ritual in it. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It'll click in and you'll get it. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next video.